Music has always been biggest passion, love, enjoyment, biggest release. The nature of music is so wonderful that the ability to bring people together, I think, is unlike no other art form, musical form. And ever since I was very young, it always has made the greatest impression on me. If I was down or having this kind of trouble, that kind of trouble, music always transported me to some other place and always allowed me to be able to deal with it. And the whole universality of music always touched me. It doesn't matter what color you are, what creed you are, what religion you are, what type of person you are, whether you're rich or poor, short or tall, it doesn't matter. It touches everybody. And the beauty of music, as you grow up, it defines all your moments as you're growing. You remember the song or the music that played at a certain moment at every place and time. And I grew up going to the Brooklyn Fox Theater. It kind of all started with girl groups, the Shangri-Las and the Ronettes, and bands of that ilk, the Shirelles. And then I would go to the Brooklyn Fox Theater, and Murray the K would be the host. And it'd be this diverse cross-section of bands of all ilks, one-shot wonders, and Jan and Dean surf music, and as I mentioned, the girl groups. And it would be such a diverse section of music, cross-section of music, and everybody would pay attention to all of it. You weren't there for one particular kind of music or artist or singer. You were there for everybody, and you listened to all of it. And that kind of thing led into the glorious competitive nature of who'd you like best when the great soul music explosion happened. And I grew up listening to Smokey Robinson, The Miracles. I think Going to a Go-Go is one of my first albums, Wore It Out, and The Temptations, and who liked Smokey better than the Temps, but it was all an unbelievable fun. And you'd take these albums and you'd go to your friend's house and invite the girls over, and you'd move the furniture in the living room and you'd dance all night long. It was just the most beautiful thing. And of course later on, when the English invasion came, and who'd you like better, the Stones or the Beatles? Personally, I love the raw energy and the blues background of the Rolling Stones, but who could deny the expression of the Beatles and what they brought forth in the songwriting and the singing and the recording techniques. But again, it was a fusion of everything, all types of music, and you loved listening to it all. And then it came to an unbelievable crescendo, if you will, as I grew up, where I started going to the Fillmore East, 2nd Avenue in Manhattan, basically every Friday night or Friday or Saturday night. And for $3, you'd see 3 bands, and they'd be all this varying bands. I remember one bill was a group called Catfish opened. They were like a canned heat blues boogie band from the South. And the middle band, the middle set was by the James Gang, which is Joe Walsh's first band, and a power rock guitar, and he was just unbelievable 3-man band. And so you heard this whole power blues rock. And then the third band, the headliner, was Santana. Now I think it was their first tour, maybe not, I don't remember exactly, but the whole Santana makes you sweat, and these counter rhythms and the drums and the bongos going through. It was unbelievable. And you know what? Nobody got up to leave on anybody's set. Nobody was there for Catfish or Santana or the James Gang. They were there for all the music. And then to get this one, Neil Young and Crazy Horse, which is, the forebearer of punk rock in the whole distortion guitar thing. And of course everybody knows Neil Young. And Tom Rush, the mellowest folk singer, terrific player and folky, and Miles Davis, the greatest jazz icon of all, arguably, among many. And if you weren't a jazz fan, you still listened, you paid attention, and it was glorious because everybody was there for all the music. And the whole idea of the unity of music, the ability to bring different people together under different styles of music, became a wonderful, wonderful thing in my heart and mind. A music unity movement. And today it doesn't exist as much. There's factions. In fact, You rarely can get albums unless you seek them out, or see, full concept albums. It's all about the single on the iPod, which is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. I have 25,000 songs on my iPod, and I got 3,000 plus albums and 3,000 plus CDs. But the whole unity, the music unity movement, where everybody listened to everything, all the cultural aspects of it all, is what totally appeals to me. Music unity movement. Music unity movement. Music unity movement.
Yeah, I remember growing up on Smith Street, and I heard these two kids speaking about hip-hop, and automatically when I hear the word hip-hop or I hear a beat, I'm gravitated to that circle and that center. So I went over and I asked them, I'm like, have you heard about Rakim? And they both turned and had a look on their face like, who the heck is Rakim? And in my head I'm like, how could you claim hip-hop or culture if you don't know the founding fathers or the founding people that brought this art form to be where it is today? And I was never the type to lash out. I always was the type to look to express myself in a real nice, calm fashion. So I figured, what can I do about it? Time went on, and then I heard Busta Rhymes, one of the artists in hip-hop, say, if you're not doing something to take hip-hop forward, then you're not hip-hop. So with that in my head, and then another individual in hip-hop said, you have to learn the business aspect of hip-hop, or of music, the business of music. Those three experiences culminated, and with the way my thoughts are and who influenced me, people like Cool G Rap, even though he was gangster rap, people like KRS-One, as he's speaking about metaphysics, just all different aspects of hip-hop, but still beautiful. People like Busta Rhymes. I'm saying, what can I do to create something to keep moving this culture, this art form forward and cultivate it? And they came up with a great idea. Hip-hop trading cards, baby. The cards are here. So, with that, and also Bob Marley, I gotta say Bob Marley influenced me big time. The one love, one music, one movement. You've seen the cards, we got the cards here. I've always heard no man is an island, so I know I couldn't do it myself. And in reading a couple of books, it said at the right time, the right person will come into your life. And I'm on my way to my partner's house right now. He is that right person. 5 years on my own, looking to bring this idea to market. And now with the right person, it's taking on tremendous speed, tremendous momentum. I'm going to go see him right now. Peace.
The Music Unity Movement. Mum's the word. Our vision, the Music Unity Movement, believes in cultural and musical diversity, with music and its industry environs as a central core, instrument of informative healing, learning, and connection. Healthy music and image for healthy minds. We will use our creative development of products, services, and events to bring world awareness to our vision through an entire range of mediums, including interactive product and media, live shows, hot merchandise, and other branding and image-enhancing methods. Spittin' Image. Our mission is to engage both young children and adults in fun, entertaining acts of learning, of interactive participation, of giving and sharing, resulting in self-betterment, positive awareness and affirmation, and pure enjoyment, to the creative engagement of imaginative and informative products and merchandise, services, events, and artistic and business applications and processes, honoring the past and emerging legends, lineage, and heritage of all musical genres, beginning with hip-hop and hip-hop culture. Hip-hop is the source that has the force to make this happen. Healing, the nation, universal, relation, commemorative, summation, homage, and admiration, educational, presentation, diversity, representation, spiritual, elevation, charitable, donation, affirmative, communication, passionate, demonstration. Cards for Kids, bringing a musical unity movement and diversity, awareness and healthy mind, body and soul awareness, and fun through the marketing and selling of music artist trading cards in caricature. Hip-hop trading cards. Spittin' Image hip-hop trading cards will present the consumer with the ultimate hot, new, historical, and collectible trading card series. Earning a reputation as the high-quality, true, and accurate hip-hop educator. Engendering a series of history and genre within the fan base of hip-hop and all music enthusiasts. Spittin' Image will honor the old, new, current, and true artist of hip-hop, the stars behind the stars, the people connected to the people, the culture, business, and myriad forces of hip-hop, and all musical genres.
Peace to Spitting Image, Heroes of Hip-Hop. This is Ernie Panicoli. Peace and power.
Yo, what up, it's your boy Just Blaze right now. I'm bugging off of these Spittin' Image cards. I used to collect baseball cards. I ain't had these when I was a kid. Man, this is fresh, for real. Yo, make sure y'all cop these, for real. Where's mine? I better be on one of these. Not this series, next series. I'm boycotting.
The one and twin straight out of Strong Island, and today we've got Spittin' Image hip-hop trading cards. I'm concentrating.
Spittin' Image, a new generation. Bam! Come here, baby, let me tell you what's going on. I'm saying that. You see what I got here? I got Big, I got Aaliyah, I got Run DMC. I got what you need, baby. This is the future, baby. Come on, Spittin' Image. Yeah. A lover card coming soon. You heard? Let's go, let's go. I mean, I'm about to metamorphosis into the Matrix with some new trading cards. Spittin' Image.
Spittin' Image trading cards. This is Tommy, holla at your girl, and we're trading cards and hot. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Melissa Ford from BT Style, and you gotta pick up these new hip-hop trading cards by Spittin' Image, the new generation. Hip-hop trading cards, Spittin' Image, the next generation. Spittin' Image, the next generation.
But I want y'all to jump on Spittin' Image. This is it right here.
Where's the Scotch-O-Rama Spittin' Image card, man? You need this. Make music the family. Harlem, Uptown.
Smiley, aka Fresh to Death, the real Fresh to Death pop tags every day, all day. I want to give a big shout out to Spittin' Image. It's the new wave of hip hop right here, and I'm co-signing, so you co-sign. Holla at your boy.
Peace and power. You can't have peace without power, and you can't have power without peace. And as long as we love power and forget the power of love, we're confused. Peace and power. Power and peace. The two go together. Peace. Peace to Spitting Image, Heroes of Hip-Hop. This is Ernie Panicoli, the only photographer that's documented all 5 elements of hip-hop for 35 years since its inception. From the Alpha to the Omega. Hip-hop has always been here, long before 74. It's a spiritual vibe, and as long as we keep that spiritual vibe, we'll have hip-hop. What you call hip-hop may not be hip-hop, and what you don't call hip-hop may be hip-hop. Look within. That third eye opens up all the doors. Peace and power.
So, amazing. And I could always make it a still image. It's videoing. All right, give thanks.
Hip-hop heroes, mentally and throughout the universe.
Right.
Universally.
Wow.
Give thanks.